I'm Samantha Wittke, and this is my video application for the Software Sustainability Institute Fellowship in 2025. So first, a little bit about me, and then my proposal for this SSI Fellowship. I work as an application specialist at CSC, the IT Center for Science in Finland. Part of that time, I'm also the community manager for the Code Refinery project, where we teach FAIR, so findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable research software development practices to researchers and potential research software engineers. I'm also in the final stages of my PhD at the Finnish Geospatial Research Institute and Aalto University, focusing on remote sensing time series applications. And my journey into scientific computing began rather late in my career. It wasn't until after my master's in geoinformatics that I fully immersed myself in programming, learning about Bash and Python. This journey brought many challenges, from managing big satellite datasets to transitioning to supercomputers. I learned the importance of reproducible code the hard way, by not remembering how to even run things after a week's break. This led me to discover the Code Refinery workshop, a real turning point that introduced me to a wealth of tools for better software development and reproducibility. So over time, I shifted away from purely research career towards something I felt more passionate about, supporting other researchers in their computational work. I now dedicate my time at CSC to lowering the barriers to using computing resources, delivering training, organizing seminars, and engaging in outreach activities. As a Code Refinery community manager, I've evolved from a learner to a helper and instructor, facilitating knowledge sharing and leading outreach efforts through blogs, talks, and workshops. My involvement with Nordic RSE, where I sit on the board, has also deepened my engagement with the research software engineering community in the Nordics. So, why do I apply to this fellowship? I am passionate about raising awareness of RSE careers, especially in the Nordics, where RSE is still an emerging concept. Many individuals, like I was a few years ago, enjoy coding more than the traditional research, but are unsure if there's a future for them in academia. RSE roles are under-recognized, and the community is fragmented across universities and institutions. So this fellowship would enable me to take the following steps to grow and support the RSE community in Finland. First, engage with RSE leaders and enablers. I've already initiated conversations with RSE leaders in the UK and beyond, such as at this year's RSE leaders meeting in Newcastle. The fellowship would give me the credibility and also the accountability to expand this work, as well as a support network to learn from the UK's successes and leverage the SSI's collaborative environment. I'd also like to identify and connect with Finnish RSEs. So I plan to gather information on the existing RSE community by talking to researchers and professionals who may not yet identify as RSEs. This will be challenging, but using events at CSC as a starting point, I'd like to listen to their challenges and needs in the academic setting and raise awareness about RSE as a potential career. As a third thing, I'd like to organize an in-person Finnish RSE meetup. And that is building on the momentum from our first Finnish RSE meetup last year. I'd like to hold a larger gathering at a central location, like for example the Lumi headquarters, to bring together researchers and established RSEs. This event would feature a visitor from the SSI if possible, alongside representatives from Aalto University's RSE group and Code Refinery, as well as Nordic RSE, to foster collaboration and share success stories. And fourth, I'd like to promote participation in the Nordic RSE activities. The meetup would serve kind of a lead-in to the upcoming Nordic RSE conference, which will happen in Gothenburg, Sweden in summer 2025, offering a sneak peek of what attendees can expect there. We'd also encourage submissions to the conference, providing support for those interested in presenting their work there. With the fellowship, I would not only have the resources to enhance visibility for RSE in Finland, but also be able to cover event costs like the venue and refreshments, which are key to fostering community engagement. To ensure a broad reach, I will write blog posts about my experiences, leveraging Nordic RSE and Code Refinery's social media to spread the word. Finally, I'd also love to return to RSECon and share our progress, using the insights gained to shape the future of Code Refinery and Nordic RSE, and ensuring that we continue to support and grow the community. And with that, I thank you for your time and consideration.